Action.
Cruising down the stream on Friday night, talking all things movies. Gotta get it right. Rating them movies and random beers. Talking some trash. We ain't got no fear.
Uh, uh. Welcome to the widest podcast in the country.
And if you ever wondered why I did not make it as a rapper, I think you just heard it.
Did you ever have aspirations to be a rapper back
I did
in
not.
Yeah.
I'm
glad you didn't.
Honestly, Colt Ford would probably be the closest thing I could ever get to. And
I forgot about that guy. Whatever
I don't
happened
think
to
I
him?
could even do as good as he does.
Man, he disappeared off the planet of the Earth. I completely forgot about Colt Ford. Wow, you just blew my mind on that. Right? Look out, fucking, what's his name?
Well, how are you
Dude
doing?
with tattoos all over his face. Who's the guy? Jelly Roll. Look out, Jelly Roll. Yeah. Yeah, Colt Ford was the Jelly Roll before Jelly Roll was Jelly Roll.
And what's funny is Colt Ford had a Jason Aldean's I can't remember the name of the song right now, but like Colt Ford wrote the song that like Jason Aldean had a little rap song, and Colt Ford wrote it and sang it, and Jason Aldean sang it so much better. It was like I don't even know how Colt Ford is still trying to sing.
You know, the first rap country crossover I can think of is Nelly and Tim McGraw. It's all in my head. I think about it over and over again. I completely forgot about it until just now.
Yeah. Well, so tonight we are talking.
Anyways, introduction.
Tonight we are talking about two of the what we'll call some OG original gangsta movies. Well, I guess not really original movies, but about original gangstas. We are talking All Eyez on Me and Straight Outta Compton.
This is kind of a sequel to picks that you made because you did mob gangsters in the past. Now you want to go gangsta with this.
We had the hard R. Now we're going to go the soft with the no R, I guess. We got gangsters and we got gangstas.
Yep. It sounds like you've always had aspiration to be a part of some kind of mob, whether it's Italian or gangster or
got that gabagool.
Either the gabagool or the I bust a cat. Yeah. Either way, you wouldn't fit in because you are way too white for either one of those.
Like I legit 100% not gangster material. Or gangsta material.
But yeah, still in this introduction, I am Pay. That is Colonel. And we are here to talk a little gangster biopics.
Yeah, they are biopics or biopics, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, I just I don't remember who I follow, but somebody keeps calling them biopics instead of biopics, and that drives me insane.
Like I literally think it's just how you transpose the word in your head.
Biopics sounds like some kind of weird surgery type shit. Like biopics tells you what it is. It's a biography motion picture. It's biopics. So fuck the people that say biopics. Because
I'm going to start calling it biopics every time we talk about it from now on, just for you.
I feel like I need a tumor removed every time you say biopics. Like
not like our glasses are optics.
See, yeah, that's why it's so confusing. So biopics, and I think it should be separate: bio space pics, not biopics.
Yeah, however you want to do it.
Whatever. Anyways,
yeah.
Welcome. Yeah.
So here we are. We saw my first attempt at what we'll call a probably awful rap. See, I don't even think I could make it as Weird Al trying to write parodies on raps at this point.
No, tens of people will listen to you on SoundCloud for free, but that's about as extreme as it would.
I don't think that there's even going to be tens of people. Like if it gets double digits,
right? Oh man! So in your youth days, were you into this gangster rap stuff? or did you
So-
not discover it till later on?
I didn't
'Cause
discover
I know he had a weird upbringing, so
I didn't discover it in full until later on, but I had my cousin Chris. I think you've met him a few times. He actually introduced me to gangster rap when I was very, very young.
who did he introduce you to? Who was the first
Well,
artist? Do you remember?
I say very, very young, but like we literally sat and played. I can't even remember the name of the game. It was a game with cars where you went and did tricks and stuff for points. But we were at his house or like his parents' house, obviously at the time. But we would literally listen to Gangsta's Paradise on repeat
Oh my god!
for like 3 hours.
You guys were hardcore.
I know, like Coolio was like the
Coolio.
hardest gangster out there, right?
Yeah, Coolio with his fantastic voyage. See, like I grew up around an older brother, and he got me into Eazy-E.
Yeah.
So I was listening to that, and I was listening to Dre, and it was during that time period to where you remember Pogs
Oh yeah.
back in the day with
Yeah.
the slammer, and like we were trying to steal each other's Pogs.
Yep.
We were bumping Eazy, NWA, and stuff like that while we were playing Pogs.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
that's
like
yeah, that's how hardcore we were here in Kansas when we were listening to gangster rap.
So like for me, a lot of like a lot of things, I was late to the party, but I loved it when I got I missed being able to be in it whenever it was revolutionizing things, but getting to go back and see what happened from what they did, and it still means a lot. Like there was a lot of good stuff. Like I learned a lot digging into a lot of this stuff.
It's interesting about gangster rap because I can see how it was controversial in the 90s, like early 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Like because it's gangster rap. They're talking about fucking bitches and stuff like that. But now in 2025, like gangster rap was a great thing. Like it kind of fucking transformed music into what it is now. And which unfortunately now we have mumble rap, which is way worse than fucking gangster rap.
Like the gangster rap, I can get down with that. The shit you got today, I will still say you can't spell crap without rap for some of the shit they put out there.
What I love about gangster rap though is that like even white boys in the middle of America that we still listen to it, and it made us feel hard edge. We're
Right.
like, yeah,
but like,
like I said, I was playing Pogs.
The stuff they were putting out back then felt real and it connected with people. The shit they're putting out now, it's like, hey, this algorithm says you should play something like this.
Right.
Like one of my other favorite. I don't know if you'd call it gangster rap or not, but like Bone Thugs and Harmony literally was one of my favorite bands once I discovered them. Like their harmony and the shit they do. Oh, buddy.
I didn't discover Bone Thugs until after Eazy died, and they did their tribute to Eazy.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, yeah, it was an interesting time, especially the way I grew up, because I wasn't censored at all. So I'd put Eazy on repeat, and then I listened to Dr. Dre's Chronic album.
Okay.
Which had a lot of diss tracks towards Eazy. So I was like, well, I'm team Dr. Dre. Fuck Eazy. He's a piece of shit. He died from the HIV. That's fine. That means he's no longer competition. Yeah.
We're not even going to give it the letters. It's just going to be the HIV.
Yeah, it's the HIV.
You got the HIV, bro?
Yeah.
So before we start getting into our random beer, is there like? I guess we can go ahead and start the random beer part. And
yeah, we can start the random beer and still.
We can kind of talk about maybe. So it's been 2 weeks since we recorded, so I think we both have a handful of recent watches to throw out there. Maybe not try to take 30 minutes to get them out there this time like we did last time. So before we get into
that and get into the movies and stuff like that, though, do you have a favorite artist out of those gangster rap eras? Eazy, Ice Cube, Snoop, like that whole crew.
I really think it's probably Tupac.
Yeah, I was a Tupac guy myself.
Like there's a
I was definitely Tupac over Biggie for sure.
Like I don't dislike Biggie's music, but Tupac's.
I mean, how can you dislike Biggie music? Like when you hear it, you just
right. Like every time you hear a Notorious song, it's like, all right, I can get down with this.
But I was definitely West Coast versus East Coast. I was more West Coast
agree.
during
that
that big feud.
Yeah.
Death Row Records, baby. And then it all went to shit when Master P showed up and we had the No Limit Soldiers make them say, and that's when it just went downhill.
Like there is just like, I just like the beats and the like. They aren't just sitting out there mumbling. They're actually putting real lyrics into their music.
Right. And that's the thing, yeah. And when you compare it to these days, you can't understand the goddamn thing these rappers are saying these days. I know that makes us sound old as fuck, but like
I have to have subtitles on a song now.
I have a 17-year-old son. I'm like, what are these rappers even fucking saying? And I listen to metal, so people are like, what the fuck are they saying? I'm like, well, I can translate it for you. So I asked my son to translate some of the more modern day rappers. He's like, there's no translation. You just groove with the beat. I'm like, all right, fair enough.
All right. So let me ask you this: are there any what you'd call current day rap / pop rap, whatever they're putting out these days? Would you put any of them in that category of could have done good around that same time with the same stuff?
Back in the gangster rap days? Yeah. Like, I'm sure there is, which is weird because it's always... I mean, when it comes to like gangster rap or just like rap that you can actually understand, the whites have taken over, baby. We have taken over. Eminem, and then Jelly Roll started his career with rap.
Yeah.
And so there's a whole slew of them.
The one I was going to put in there, I don't know if we'd call him rap or pop. He's probably more pop than rap, but I would say T-Pain.
T-Pain, yeah,
because he's kind of doing a new thing with the electronic voice thing.
I would say my transition from gangster rap into just like normal rap was DMX because I could still understand what the fuck he said.
I do enjoy some DMX.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, come on, baby.
All right, so beer time. I'll bring mine up first.
Oh, Post Malone too. The producer just brought up Post Malone.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, prior to his country days.
Again, whites, baby. We're taking over the gangster rap.
I was trying to think, like, looking at the beer store, trying to find a random beer for tonight, and I stopped looking about halfway through because I was like, you know what? It's not a gangsta beer, but it is a rap beer. So, forgot I'm down here. It is Tech Nine's Boo-Loo.
Oh, I didn't know Tech Nine had a beer.
I didn't either. And then when I saw Tech Nine, I was like, all right, I got my beer for tonight.
And of course, you support Tech Nine because Kansas City.
Straight out
Red Kingdom.
No, I like the reason they have that song is because they are from Kansas City.
Right, yeah. I understand.
Like if you watch any Royals game, right behind the plate, you're going to see somebody wearing a shirt with that logo on it every time, and that's the Strange Music logo, which is the record label that Tech Nine started.
Oh, okay. So I didn't know Tech Nine had a label. I just thought he was just an underground guy that made a lot of money. I do like Tech Nine because he also gets mixed in with the heavy metal crowd too.
Sorry, I didn't give the details on the beer. It's a wheat beer with pineapple, coconut flavor, and natural flavors. And I'm going to tell you right now, the first sip I had off of this, if it stays tasting like this, we got my first 5.
All right. My beer has nothing to do with gangsta rap or anything, but it's the time of year, which is October. And I'm a big Oktoberfest connoisseur, and I want to try every fucking Oktoberfest that's out there. My favorite is Sam Adams Oktoberfest. I found one I haven't tried yet, which is from the company of Odell. Brewing Company. It's an
Bill
Oktoberfest. That's O'Doyle, not
I know.
but yeah, there hasn't been anybody take down Sam Adams Oktoberfest. So let's see how this one tastes.
First taste.
That is very Octobery.
It puts the burr in October.
That's pretty smooth. Like, I have a Sam Adams Oktoberfest in my fridge here. I'm almost wanting to open one of those and do a weird little side by side comparison. See which one I like better. This is really good.
So this one's 5% alcohol by volume.
Mine's 6%.
Like
That's really good.
I might be buying a larger pack of these.
Oh yeah. Have you given a perfect 5 yet on a beer?
I don't know.
I ask every.
Let me go check. I don't think I have. Oh wait,
and that's why I ask every week because you forget too. Like
I did the
like,
it's
not
not
like I'm repeating
Tropic
myself.
Slam. So that would have been my first 5. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
So I did the Tropic Slam last time and I gave it a 5. So I might have back-to-back 5s. Nope. I had the Howdy Porter. I gave a 5. Good grief. Hold on. I'm going to tell you my average for the last 3, 4, 5.
Sorry.
Hold on.
You're counting, so I thought of the count from Sesame.
So for the last 6 weeks, my average that I've given my beers has been a 4.08.
Oh, you and your analytics. Yeah.
So I need to find. I'm gonna have to find me a beer, and that's gonna go up after tonight because we might have back-to-back 5s. But
we're not doing that after recording. I want to know what my average is after recording.
I can figure out what the average. Like I'll put a formula in and we'll figure it out to where I don't have to do the what I just did.
And unfortunately, I already have to quickly pause because I have to pee.
So we'll be right back.
We'll be right back. All right, so we're back, and
we're back.
We already forgot what we were talking about. So
yeah, we're gonna
we're drinking our
think about these beers here, and we'll go there.
Yeah. While we're figuring out what we're gonna rate this beers.
We were getting ready to kind of talk about our recent watches.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is like while we're rating our beers, we'll do our recent watches.
So, do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first? Because I think I have less than you do, since you were kind of bedridden for about a week.
I'll say yeah. You go first.
All right. So, I don't want to delve into the movies too much because I think that was the problem we ran into the last week or two. Is we wanted to talk about the movies that we recently watched more than just saying, "Hey, I watched this." So yeah. I did do the Harry Potter franchise since the last episode.
Oh, you never seen those before?
Oh, I've seen them probably more times than I'd care to admit. But I did watch the Harry Potter franchise. A new first watch for me was Good Will Hunting. So I finally got to witness that movie, and I
well, then how'd you like them apples?
I really liked the movie. It was not what I was expecting, but I really liked it. I loved that it was a no-name guy that just had math brain.
What's funny is I just quoted it, but I've never seen the movie. I've never seen Good Will Hunting.
You should watch it. It's pretty good. Let's see here. I watched.
Well, I love Robin Williams and Matt Damon.
Another first watch was Seven.
That's a good one.
I enjoyed that one. The Seven Deadly Sins.
The big old fat guy always fucking.
Oh, I know. He was just sitting there. He's like, "You didn't even check a pulse." I'm gonna tell you right now, if that guy is not dead, he's had his face in a plate of spaghetti for over 4 hours.
Right.
We also purchased the new Naked Gun. Was it Liam Neeson?
Yeah, like you told me you were watching that, but I didn't get to your actual final opinion on it.
Oh, I loved it. Like, I love that they kept the old school slapstick Naked Gun stuff.
I was gonna say, yeah, and it was so many different types of humor throughout that movie too, whether it's visual or
Well, and
even
like
an
the
audio
police
cue
squad,
that we
the
didn't
doors
realize
for the police squad had police one way and squad that mirrored, and no matter how you looked at it, every one of them was wrong. And then I also watched, I rewatched Dumb and Dumber.
You're here. That's random.
I was just feeling it. It felt like a Dumb and Dumber night.
Hold on. So, like, we're never going to review the new Naked Gun, I don't think. So, what would you give the new Naked Gun with Liam Neeson and Pam Anderson? If say 7, that's a cop out.
I'd probably put it around an 8 because I was laughing most of that movie.
Like I always told you, I'm like, dude, this movie is straight up your humor.
Like,
straight up your
I don't
humor.
think there was 5 minutes that went by that I wasn't laughing about something.
Right. And that's one of those movies you have to watch again because you're gonna miss some stuff while you're laughing about other shit.
Absolutely. I guarantee you there's a bunch of Easter eggs in that I missed the first time, and we're gonna watch it again, and I'm probably gonna fucking find more shit.
Because while I was giving you shit about a 7, that's what I give it right now. But I need to watch it again, and it'll probably even rank higher on one, so I can go catch jokes that I missed the first time. You know?
Right. All right. So what do you got?
That was the end of your recent watches.
Yeah, that was the end of my. That was the end of my recent watches.
Trying to find where we last left off here on my recent watches, because I had to delay the show for a week because I got the HIV myself. No, I'm just
no,
kidding.
You didn't. Don't be saying that.
Feels like it.
You got chicken pox for adults.
Yeah, I got chicken pox for adults. Like, hey, the good old shingles, like Sean Connery with their shingles.
I'm already writing down my beer rating.
I had to lay that. Did I tell you that I watched the Hellraiser franchise? I can't remember where I left off.
I remember you talking about watching the Hellraiser franchise, at least to the point where you were like, that you knew that the movies were shit after. So you like
after 4, yeah.
3 or 4, yeah.
The first 4 was good, and the rest of them were dog shit. Then I watched, because we're in October, baby. It's easily the best month of the year. Easily. Like, 11 months of the year, I'm a little sad because it's not October. Now we're in October. So now my pants are off and I'm raging. So
you were disappointed that we couldn't record last week because you wanted to get some.
I know, because I wanted to talk about horror this week.
Our intent was to have horror movies the entire month of October, but somebody decided to get shingles.
Yeah. Son of a bitch, that idiot. I didn't think I was old enough for shingles because I've always heard shingles are for old people.
Apparently you're older than you think.
Right. God damn it. But while I was laying in bed with my shingles, I revisited some Joe Bob episodes where he talks about. In one of the movies he talked about was Slumber Party Massacre. Mm-hmm. That was fun. That was a way more fun movie than I anticipated.
I enjoyed Slumber Party Massacre.
That's a lot of fun, and what's funny is that movie was directed by a female, and she's zooming in on asses and titties the whole fucking time.
Ass and titties.
She knew her decade. She's like, we're in the 80s. Titties, ass, and murder. Let's go. And then I did Demons 1 and 2. Those are.
I haven't seen those. I'm intrigued by them. I want to see them. I have not seen them.
You haven't seen Demons 1 or 2? Oh, man. Golden Pony Boy.
I'm going to go add them to my list right now.
And then I visited the VHS franchise because I knew they had a new one coming out.
Did you rewatch the whole
8th
franchise?
one? Yep. While I was laid out in bed, I revisited the whole entire franchise.
I need to rewatch the first 3 because Hannah Fairman's in what, the second or third one?
She's the first one. She's the very first segment of the franchise.
Okay, but then I want to say it was 2 or 3 years ago I saw that there was a new trilogy of VHS movies available on Vudu, and now they have the 4-pack bundle, and now apparently there's another one. So I've got the first 3 movies that my wife and I have watched, but we have not watched past 3. But we love the movies, so I just need to go. We just need to go get the rest of them.
And that's the thing with these bundles. Like they haven't said that. Like even this 8th one is probably not the last one. So like if you want to wait to get all of them, I don't know, but I hope they keep doing them because they're a lot of fun.
The first 3 were in a trilogy pack for a discount. I know that the second 3 are in a bundle for a discount, and I think they've actually added the 4th one or the 7th one into that bundle for like, I think it's like $20 for the 4 movies. So like I'll probably end up getting that before long.
Yeah, they're good. I mean, there's one of them that wasn't very good. The VHS Viral, that one was kind of trash. But
so Demons was from what year was Demons? Was it 85 or 71?
85, I want to say. It's the Italian, yeah, that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that one. That one's great. I actually like Demons 2 better though, but that's a controversial topic with horror community. That's a big old debate on which one is better, first one or second one. But yeah, and then revisit the VHS franchise, all 7 of them, because a new one just came out today as
we just talked
recording.
About that.
Yeah. And then knowing that we were talking some gangster rap, I went and watched Tales from the Hood. I revisited that. Which I love that. Like I don't know which segment I like better. The one where David Allen Greer is getting folded in the paper like a monster, or the last one, the very racist politician and the little dolls are fucking killing his ass. I don't know which one is my favorite segment, but they're very fucking good. But don't ever watch Tales from the Hood 2 or 3. As much as I love Keith David because he's the devil in those, they were trash. So, and to go along with that, I watched Snoop Dogg's Hood of Horrors.
Oh God, I forgot he made that. I never saw it, but
I saw it in theater. Oh my God. This is during the time I was living in a trailer park, and my best friend at the time, his name is Chris Walker. He's a black dude.
Chris Walker?
And his name is Chris Walker. Sounds very white, right? No, he's very black. But he's like, dude, I'm going to check out the new Snoop Dogg horror movie. I was like, hell yeah, I want to come watch a horror movie about Snoop Dogg. It's another anthology, but yeah.
Okay.
There's like one segment in there that was okay. Then I watched the Toxic Avenger franchise because I finally got to watch the remake of Toxic Avenger.
Did you watch the new one with Peter Dinklage?
Yes, that's why I revisited, because I had the opportunity to watch the new Peter Dinklage one, and the new one with Peter Dinklage. It's fantastic. Yeah, I can't because I love the first Toxic Avenger. That's one of those to where I don't know which one I like better between.
So is the new one a remake or is it a sequel?
It's a remake.
Okay.
But it's a remake that you want a remake to be, to where they take the idea but also create their own shit.
Gotcha.
They're not doing scene for scene reshot bullshit. Okay. Like Psycho did. Vince Vaughn, go fuck yourself on doing that Psycho remake. And then since it's October, I visited some of my kid-friendly ones. I loved Curse of Bridge Hollow from Netflix.
I haven't seen that one yet, but it's on my watch list. Like that one,
I love it. I think it's a great time. I think it's a fun kid-friendly fucking. It's like the Goosebumps movie, to where it's just CGI creatures, stuff like that. It's just a good time. Hang out with your kids and watch it. I did that in Hubie Halloween, because Hubie Halloween.
Oh, Hubie Halloween.
I was gonna say that will forever be a part of my Halloween playlist.
Didn't they make a second one?
Year. No, I wish they would, but they have.
I could have sworn they made a Hubie Halloween 2. I must be thinking of something else.
I wish they would. Yeah, you're definitely thinking of something else, because if there was a Hubie Halloween 2, I'd be all over it. Yeah. And then I watched The Long Walk. I finally got to see that.
I don't want any spoilers on that one.
No spoilers, but I highly recommend it. Especially if you like character development, you get emotionally invested. Like the violence in this is not like fun gore like us horror fans like to do. This is like emotional gore to where when you see somebody get fucking blasted on, you're like, oh, I didn't want him to die. But you know, the whole storyline is that there's only one fucking winner at the end of it. The ending, I'm still trying to decide if I actually liked the route that they went.
Well, I mean, it's based on a Stephen King novella, I think. So like it's gonna be trippy.
I don't know if I like the actual ending to this movie or not. I'm still figuring it out. Like, cause it makes sense, but I'm like, there's other endings that I prefer. Gotcha. And just realized that Mark Hamill is the drill sergeant in this movie.
I did not know that.
Yeah, Mark Hamill is the fucking prick.
I'm gonna have to rewatch the trailer. Like, he's in the trailer.
Probably, yeah.
I'm gonna have to rewatch the trailer because I did not realize Mark Hamill was the sergeant.
Yeah, Mark Hamill is the sergeant that's riding along with the tank, stuff like that, watching the people doing their long walk. He is the villain in this movie. Okay. He is a fucking prick.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch the trailer because I like. Does it look like Mark Hamill?
When you know that it's Mark Hamill, you can tell that he's doing his Mark Hamill voice. It almost sounds like the Joker a little bit, but like real sergeant style. But yeah. And then other than that, I watched Night of the Reaper, which was a new release on Shudder. That was not good.
I've not heard of that one.
That was not very good. People were very excited about it, and I was like, that was kind of weird because they tried to do a little plot twist, and the plot twist made the movie worse than what it was going into. So I was like, yeah, fuck that.
Hey, I think we got through all of our watches in. I'm sorry, was that your last one?
Yeah, that was the last one.
So I think we got through all of our watches in like 5 to 8 minutes, maybe 10 minutes.
That's nice, and I rambled on about some stuff, so that's good. We're doing good here.
How are you doing on your random beer?
Like I love it. Like I want to open an Oktoberfest.
So mine. I struggle to give back-to-back fives, but like this might be one of the better beers I've had in a while. So this gets a 5 from me.
I will give you my rating after I have a second one of these. Because like this is a different rating for me because I love Oktoberfest, so I try all the different Oktoberfests I can find from different companies.
All right. Well,
and I haven't met a fucking Oktoberfest that has beaten Sam Adams yet. This one though is giving it a run for its money, so we'll see.
So do we want to go ahead and start on All Eyes on Me, and you give the rating for your beer in between the movies?
That sounds good. If you don't mind me pausing it, because I already have to pee.
Okay.
Just very, very quick.
We'll be right back.
Like I can almost keep a recording and I'll be in and out. But yeah, we'll pause it. And as it spirals in. And we are back.
And we're back with a guest.
With a special guest.
Hey. Yeah, I just came from the Nightmare Toys Outsiders of Horror edition, but here I am.
Yeah, we're talking rap. I mean, do you have a history with rap, Farmer? Or
you want to give a quick intro for your gangsta rap history?
I mean, I guess that depends. What kind of intro are you looking for there?
How about your favorite gangster rap artists back in the day, like Eazy, Snoop, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre? Who's your favorite? That's a tough one. It is a fucking tough one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a 2-pack guy.
You're a 2-pack of Coors, or you're
yeah.
I mean, I got Pac over in the other room here.
All right, so I used to love a rapper from the Bay Area back in the day. His name was Mac Dre. That was my favorite gangster rapper.
All right.
He was an old school pimp rapper. That's what I used to love. But if I had to pick one of the mainstream guys, it'd be Tupac because I didn't really care about Biggie. Even though I'm from the East Coast, all about Tupac.
Hell yeah.
So during the East Coast West Coast days, you're more West Coast rap over East Coast rap.
Oh, I
You're a
love West
Boston
Coast rap so much better than I like East Coast shit. All
guy.
fucking
It was
good.
fucking good, man. Like, yeah, East Coast rap was struggling. I mean, it was ran by Diddy or Puff Daddy at that time,
Like
who
what
recently got convicted 4 years in prison. I think
Something like that, yeah.
5 years in prison and something like that. Yeah, I don't know. All the Johnson and Johnsons he can deal with, I guess.
Oh, the judge, yeah, Sean, yeah, okay. All right.
So
Well, I think the movie we're going to talk is what, All Eyes on Me.
the first movie we're going to talk about is All Eyes on Me. I did not look up any of the synopsis or anything like that. This is literally a biopic on Tupac Shakur.
Biopic.
I know. So this movie is one that. So I picked the movies this week. It's one that it was probably 3 or 4 years ago. I got really deep into all the Tupac, Biggie issues and whatnot, and I watched.
What age were you when you got into all that?
Like
what
2 or 3
age
years
were you
ago.
when you?
It's like,
oh, just 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, like
you're
like
catching
38.
up on the early '90s gangster rap.
Right.
Nice.
So but this movie, I liked it a lot at the time because, good God, I don't know how you found Tupac's doppelganger, but good God, they did.
Good casting for sure.
So this movie is kind of like a dramatized look at Tupac's life.
Yeah. And it's following, because like when this came out, it was following after Shredder Compton and Notorious. It's going on the trend because like those two movies were massively successful and they were, considered good movies when it comes to the critics and stuff like that.
Right.
So now let's do a biopic of Tupac.
Right. And I do feel like they could have done a better job on some of the casting. Because I feel like they casted probably who was the better actor, not who looked most like the person.
I see. I think the opposite. I think they just went with who looks like them and didn't give a shit about their acting skills.
In All Eyes on Me, I don't think they did as good of finding the doppelgangers.
I mean, Jada Pinkett didn't look like Jada Pinkett.
Not at all. And I did not realize that Tupac and Jada had that kind of relationship.
Yeah, I wish Tupac would have lived on so Jada wouldn't got married to Will Smith and wouldn't ruined Will Smith's career.
She'd have been Jada Pinkett Shakur.
No. What is it? The guy that played Tupac in the movie, Demetrius Shipp. He looked like he looked like he could be like Ron Artest's brother or something. He did not look like
right.
Tupac
Yeah,
at all.
yeah.
You don't think he looked like Tupac at all?
Not really. I mean, there was like those couple scenes where like he had like the nose piercing and shit, where it's like, oh, that's gonna be Pac. But then as you I feel like as it went on, the performance, like it really didn't.
I agree with the performance, like trying to portray Tupac. It didn't like he had the on-stage performance good. Like he knew how to perform like Tupac. And obviously the makeup was done because the big bushy eyebrows and stuff like that was
I don't know that he
makeup,
acted like Tupac, but god dang, I thought he looked like Tupac.
He did, thanks to the prosthetics like that, like the thick eyebrows and stuff like that. That was all prosthetics. It wasn't,
and that's fine. But like, all right. I mean, everybody's got their own opinion, but I feel like he looked almost like he could have been his brother.
My thing with this movie is it's like if you took BET and Hallmark and they fucked each other, this is the movie that they're going to produce. which is why I didn't really care for this movie.
Well,
like
I'm going to write your rating down right now and see if it's anywhere close.
Oh, you're going to predict my rating on this one?
I am. I need to add a
Farmer, have you seen All Eyes on Me?
Of course I have. I've seen that and I've seen the Biggie movie. I own both.
Notorious B.I.G. or Notorious, I guess.
The guy who played Biggie in the Tupac movie, All Eyes on Me, is actually a New York underground rapper. His name is Gravy. I used to listen to him in like the early 2000s. Yeah, he was good. Yeah.
Who do you think looked more like Notorious B.I.G., the guy from All Eyes on Me or from Notorious?
From Notorious, easy. without a doubt.
I haven't seen Notorious, but I've seen the preview to it. Like I would agree that the Notorious casting was
They were
better
spot
than,
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, like his cadence, kind of like the way like he talked, like his movements and shit, like super identical to like what Biggie did. Like if you watch like interviews and stuff, it's very close. I thought he did the better representation of Biggie than the other guy.
And the thing is, like I've seen Notorious before. This is the first time I've seen All Eyes on Me. They're pretty much mirror imaging each other when it comes to their history. We get the same shit, like the same history between these two. So, like, it's just about perspective on, like, do you believe the Tupac story, the movie that they made for All Eyes on Me, or do you believe the Notorious movie that they made for
I
B.I.G.?
feel like they both
they
didn't
have
really want the
different
beef,
opinions.
but they got the beef got put there, and they had the beef. Like every friend,
Right? And in the Notorious movie, they make Tupac look like the bad guy. In the Tupac movie, they make Notorious look fucking.
Well, because they have to. That's how the East versus West the whole dynamic started, especially on the fucking Source Awards when Suge Knight just stood up there and fucking like proclaimed the East versus West beef. It was a whole big fucking thing. So I mean, they had to claim like they're no matter what. It was Pac blaming Biggie, Biggie blaming Pac. Even if like later on as it came out, like it's like Biggie, like he really didn't even like have a problem with Pac. It was Puffy or it was Suge, like whatever the case may be.
Right.
It's they were like
Suge and Puffy are a big part of.
Well, I mean it's yeah, but I mean like you look at it like this. It's like they were the managers. They were like the mouthpieces. They were like they told them how to operate.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but they were friends. Biggie used to sleep on fucking Tupac's couch.
Right.
Oh yeah, they're boys. That was part of the All Eyes on Me, just like Colonel doesn't know. But they also show that in the Notorious movie too. But they're told totally different because it's perspective on each side.
Unfortunately, what we'll never know, because both Tupac and Biggie are dead, we will never know if they called each other and was like, "Hey, I'm getting ready to put this album out. It's gonna be talking shit on you, but it's not me. It's like that's just what my producers was telling me I have to do."
I feel like there was so much like animosity built up towards when they were at that brink point. I think what you're saying would have made sense in the early on, being like this is the way the industry is trying to put us against each other. But I think there came a certain point, and it was because Biggie died first, right? Yeah, Biggie died first.
Tupac died first.
Tupac died first, and then 6 months later, Biggie died.
Yeah, Tupac died in September of '96, and then Notorious died in '97. I don't remember what month.
Yeah.
It was 6 months later.
Yeah,
they were very close to each other. It was within a year for sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was all retaliation, but I mean, I still think Puffy set him up. I'll always believe that. Puffy.
I say they were the ringleaders of the East versus West. Even though, as we learned in Tupac, like he wasn't part of it, but he all of a sudden became the spokesperson for the West Coast rap somehow, some way. I don't know. Is it like I would love to know the truth during this fucking East versus West, but I don't think I'll ever know the actual truth of what went down and who ran it. Yeah. And they still don't have. Did they ever find Biggie's killer? Because they never found Tupac's killer.
I think they're both still ongoing investigations. I
hope it's the same person. I hope it's the same person.
From the research that I've done, they're pretty sure of both of the killers, but they don't have enough proof to charge anybody.
Correct.
Because nobody will talk.
Yeah, Keith D is the one that they pinned for fucking what was it, Tupac's murder back in '96, but I don't think anything really was really concrete. I'm trying to think who was the detective? Was it Poole? Was that his name?
That sounds right. So I watched a dramatization of the police investigation, and that sounds like the name, but I don't remember for sure. But yeah, like this movie so this is a rewatch for me, but it didn't hit me the same time on the rewatch as it did the first time I watched it. So like All Eyes on Me was
was shit.
It was
Sorry.
it was an entertaining watch, but it
Sorry.
did not
It
hit
was
me
bad.
like it did the first time I watched it. Because the first time I watched it, I was deep into watching anything and everything I can get on these guys.
Yep.
This is my first time watching All Eyes on Me, and yeah, when it comes to the East Coast West Coast battle, I was West Coast, and I was a big Tupac fan.
Yeah.
And I was familiar enough with all the history, the stories, whether it's true or not, and stuff like that. So going into this movie, like I said, it felt like BT and Hallmark fucked each other. Like this, the way they told this story in All Eyes on Me, it could have been a better, well-made movie. Like whoever directed this did not do it right. It just the way they told the story, because they started out interviewing Tupac in jail, so he's talking about his past and stuff like that, and then transition. And I'm just like, and then the over dramatization on certain scenarios, and trying to make Tupac look good, even though we know Tupac was not a good guy. He obviously has a history of doing some shitty things, and that's why he went to jail many times.
Yeah.
Because he was a loose cannon. He couldn't fucking chill himself out.
It was Richard Poole. That was the detective. Richard Poole. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I was saying that, but yeah, Tupac was a hell of a lyricist, and and when it comes to music, I do prefer Tupac over Biggie. But when it comes to who was the better person, I don't know. Tupac was kind of a piece of shit. like Biggie might have been better on that end.
I get around.
Yeah, exactly. So
tell you what. I'm sorry. Did you have something?
No, I was saying when it comes to All Eyes on Me, though, this movie wasn't well made. Like, because this came at the end of Straight Outta Compton and Notorious. All Eyes on Me came after them, and those two movies were considered great critical movies. Like the critics even like those movies.
So this movie felt more like a cash grab.
It felt like a cash grab, and it seems like they just didn't really try to make a good Tupac movie. Like I feel like I should watch this on a Hallmark TV special. When I watch All Eyes on Me, it just
well, take that into your rating. Let's rate this bitch.
All right. The best I can give All Eyes on Me, unfortunately, because Tupac is my favorite on the East Coast, West Coast rappers, even NWA and all them. I put Tupac over Ice Cube and everybody.
Yeah.
But with this movie, the best I can give it is a 3. Is that what you predicted? You fucking asshole. Colonel somehow predicts my ratings every fucking week, Farmer. I don't know how he does it.
Farmer, go ahead and give your rating on this one if you want to.
Because I fail.
I will actually.
What he's gonna do.
Do you guys go out of a 10 system, or is it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you know what's funny?
Are good.
Before this idiot even opened his mouth, I said a 3.
It's not like when it comes to a movie, it's not very fucking good.
It's not good, but
monotone.
I think where they lost the audience is that a lot of these jump cuts on the timeline, just felt rushed. It felt like incomplete segments in the movie, and I think that was the problem.
We're emotionally getting invested in the character, and all of a sudden they jump into a next section. I'm like, no, wait, I want to know what's going to happen here. And
it's like they tried to put too much into the beginning stages.
It should have been a mini series. It should have been a mini series, not a movie.
To me, from like the film the film dynamic of it, like the way they force fed it to us, I felt like they focused way too much on the early days and him and like the fucking drugs and shit and like getting kicked out of school and like living in that fucking shitty apartment. I felt like they focused way too much time on that and then rushed the middle to the end, where it's almost like it's like boom, 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 and then here we are on the brink of it. I just felt like it was rushed. but I think it's
Since
because
this movie was approved,
they try to focus too early, focus too much on the early days. I think if they just kind of picked it up in the middle and focused more on like the whole Biggie thing and like his hype and all that shit, like then it would have been a different movie. But this is a problem with the biopics. They just try to fucking give you everything in a short amount of time, and that's
right.
I think this
And
is where
unfortunately
they end
up
and they're only going to give you
beginning
positive
on those because they want you to get the whole story of this guy's life, but they spend too much time on the early days that nobody cares about.
Correct.
And they focus too much on the positive to make him look like he was a good guy. A good guy, like Tupac. No, he definitely was not like a great guy. Like he was a great lyricist, stuff like that, but he was not good. Like his mom approved of this movie.
Good in a sense. I mean, sure.
No, none of them.
I mean,
not even Notorious was good.
I mean, except when he was banging Little Kim. I mean, that was cool.
I know. I love that song too. I fucked your bitch.
Take money.
Take money.
So what you got here, Farmer?
I gave it a 3. All Eyes on Me.
You gave it a 3, yeah.
Another 3, all right. So this movie, it's not one that I won't watch again.
You thought it was better than you remember.
But I thought it was a lot better than I remembered it being a lot better than what it was because of when I watched it originally. It's not one that I won't watch again, but it's not one that I'll go out of my way to watch again.
Right.
So for me, that just makes it an even 5.
Oh, you gave this son of a bitch a 5, huh?
So, like I said, I didn't hate it.
They had the story, but the filmmaking itself didn't work. They could have done a better, filmmaking wise. They could have done a better job with telling that Tupac
There's
story.
A lot of things,
whether it was true or not, but it just
a lot of things
they could have done a lot better.
But
because they gave them a big ass budget for this movie, and they fell flat on their face.
Yeah. Well, so before we get into the next movie, I do unfortunately have to take a little break because
another pause.
We'll be right back.
That's cool. I gotta break the seal anyway. Gang shit. Let's go.
Did you just resume the recording? Okay.
Sure.
No, we're back. Yes. Yeah, so,
I wanted to resume it while he was hugging
wrong episode.
Anyways, now we're on to Straight Outta Compton.
Okay, so now we have
crazy motherfucker named B-Fam. All right.
We have the next movie on the list, which is going to be another biopic.
Now, you just brought up B-Fam. What would B-Fam be? Straight out of Boston?
Straight out of Boston. I actually have that T-shirt, but yeah.
So we're gonna talk a little straight out of
Straight out of Bayside.
No.
Straight out of Bayside.
Straight out of Compton.
Okay, sorry.
So, Andrew, you brought this up earlier when we were getting ready to start recording.
Uh-huh.
We didn't look up how many there are, but how many parodies on the Straight Outta Compton name have there been in the movies that you can think of?
The straight out of memes, straight out of. Oh, that's the thing. It was a time to fucking pull up.
If you had to guesstimate a number, would it be like?
Because you realize this movie is already 10 years old.
I know.
It's already 10 fucking years old. And that was the big thing, the memes when this movie was out, because this movie made a shit ton of fucking money. It was massively successful.
So one thing I did notice, the credits showed Ice Cube and Dr. Dre as a producer of this movie. So you had the people that lived it producing this movie. So
we were talking about All Eyes on Me. That's why it's always interesting to watch Notorious.
So before we get into that, again, I didn't look up the synopsis on IMDb, but this is a biopic about NWA and the members of NWA.
And anybody that's been born in the last 35 years knows
has heard
the NWA story.
Some of their songs, at least.
Yeah. And if they have a sibling, they know the story.
So, before we get into the movie itself, give me a little backstory from you guys on how NWA affected your childhood.
Well, when I was old enough to understand music and that I can remember, my brother was a huge Eazy-E fan.
Okay.
So I was listening to not just Dancing in the Street in My 6'4", not even that song. I was listening to the Green Acres parody that he did to her.
Green Acres is the place to be.
Oh, pussy is alive
free.
for me. Jumping Jack, let me stick my dick inside. Oh, give me that. Yeah, no, like I heard all of Eazy's shit before he joined NWA, thanks to my brother.
So hold on.
And then,
So Eazy had some shit before he started with NWA?
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they even says in the movie. That's what kind of like birthed NWA was because of his song Cruising in the Street in My 6'4". I don't know
Right,
what the
but like
song
that was
that
in
was-
NWA. That
That
was
was the
before
big-
NWA.
That was Eazy-E, and then NWA came out with "Fuck the Police," Straight Outta Compton.
the Straight Outta Compton album is where they had that.
Well, the song "Straight Outta Compton" is great too. You know.
Okay.
Anyways, straight Outta Compton. Like, okay, let's see. Like, I used to hate on Eazy-E
Okay.
because when I actually gave a shit about what I was listening to, I got into Dr. Dre's Chronic album.
Yep.
Which was filled with nothing but hatred towards
Towards
Eazy-E.
Eazy-E.
So yeah,
Probably
so
because
I
he had
didn't get to learn about the NWA history as a youth myself.
Okay.
So Eazy could have gone fuck himself. So watching this movie, I realized that Eazy wasn't a bad guy. He just stuck his dick in a lot of holes.
I mean,
And you got
was the
jealous, and he
mastermind,
got
though.
jealous because you know Ice Cube was getting Friday, Dr. Dre was producing his own label, and all that
So
stuff.
I literally don't know a whole lot about.
So I feel really bad for Eazy now. Like
Well, right, but
feel
like
really
I don't know a
bad
whole lot
for
about Eazy, but I feel like that he wasn't smart enough to realize that he was being taken advantage of.
him. And by the time he realized it, he got the HIV.
Yeah. So Farmer,
He got the HIV.
Farmer, your NWA impact on your childhood.
I mean, they
Or
came
when
out
you
way
heard about
before
it.
I was fucking, a thing.
Was it late or was it individual rappers that led you into
NWA?
NWA? Yeah.
I would say it was individual rappers that led me into NWA, and I would say it was Dre, Dr. Dre, that.
Okay.
The Chronic album, baby. That's such
Correct.
a good album. It's such a good fucking
I have it on
album.
vinyl over here.
So you were a fan of Dre, and then looked into his history, saw he was part of NWA, and looked into NWA.
Correct. That's
Okay.
correct. Yeah.
You
My favorite
realize,
NWA song is "Express Yourself."
Express Yourself. Yeah, because they sampled Express. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good song. Do you realize that Snoop Dogg was the enemy in both these fucking movies? Like he was kind of the
Yeah, like they were
Bad timing.
They were
yeah, exactly. It was weird timing with Snoop, like to where he threw that wrench in between.
Like he came in late, and they didn't like that he just wasn't worried about the East Coast West Coast shit. He just wanted to put music out.
Right. I mean, watching these two movies back to back, it's like I have a different feeling about the Snoop Dogg of it. Anybody? I'm like,
I feel like we're lucky
love
Snoop's still alive because he was like,
and he's very entertaining these days. But damn, like back then, he was that weird wrench that kind of fucked everything up.
So you guys talked about your in like NWA impact on your childhood / whatever, but like,
see, you didn't discover NWA until you were an adult.
It had zero impact on my childhood because I didn't discover NWA until I was like 30.
Were you still buying the new Kenny Loggins album at that time frame?
At that time, it was probably Rodney Carrington.
I don't know.
Either way, super white. Either way,
Oh,
super white.
oh,
Super
Farmer,
white.
you need to look into Rodney Carrington.
I will
yeah,
after this episode.
Dude, right now.
That's don't worry. I'll be singing Neon Moon any minute now. So
Well, that's Brixton done. So.
But that's a good question to Colonel though, since he didn't discover any of this rap until later on down the road. Like
See, for me, that means that I got to discover the rap without all the East Coast West Coast bias and all the biases that like people had, whether they were one or the other. Like I got to listen to the music for what it was, and the music for what it was to me was fucking awesome.
as in a full grown adult too. Like it didn't happen until you were a full grown adult. The whole East Coast West Coast rap thing. That's the reason why I refused to wear red, because I liked West Coast rap and they were blue.
you're wearing red right now in your fucking hat.
You are, and
I know, but it's 2025, so
you ain't a blood.
now. Bitch, I'll fucking crip walk all over your ass.
So
Yeah.
as we think about the movie Straight Outta Compton and how they cast it, how they shot the movie, like I felt like the casting in this movie was way better.
You know what I would love to happen for the casting of this movie is if Ice Cube's son auditioned to be his dad and didn't get the part. I think that would have been hilarious.
But
he looks exactly like him.
I was gonna say, can you not say that he was like a spitting image of him?
I would disagree with them casting Ice Cube's son if he wasn't a good actor. But Ice Cube's son is a damn good.
Like he's also turning in some other performances that are not just him being his dad. Like,
yeah, Cocaine Bear, baby, he fucking crushed it in that.
So one of the things I will tell you about this movie is I didn't realize that Eazy-E was really the only one getting paid as they were NWA.
That's what kind of created the situation. But then Eazy saw everybody else getting way more famous and way more money than he was, because you had Ice Cube getting the Friday movie, Dr. Dre getting his Chronic album, and it's just like we're putting Eazy on the back burner here.
And I honestly did not realize that, like, if this movie is true to what things are, which from everything I've researched and looked at, it is pretty damn close. If it's not,
right.
I did not realize that Ice Cube really wrote all NWA's lyrics.
Right. I mean, Ice Cube was the Kickstarter of NWA, but he was
Easy, yeah.
But Eazy-E's music is what kickstarted NWA.
Well, right.
Well, Eazy-E's money is what kickstarted NWA.
Yes. Right. Yeah.
Eazy-E's solo shit came after the fact. That's after they already broke up and they were beefing, because him and Dre is what the beef started.
Like, I feel like it was like, since Dre and Ice Cube were the producers, I don't feel like they would have let the start of it be like, well, we're sitting here in the studio and Eazy-E's like, I got the money, you got to give me the fucking talent. So they're like, well, the talent just walked out the door, why don't you do it? I feel like that was probably a real situation.
I feel like this Straight Outta Compton was very close to the truth, because there was no such bad guy out of any of them in this. Mm-hmm. Everybody looked good by the end of this movie. It was just an unfortunate situation.
Right.
And like they were about to do an NWA reunion, but then Eazy got the HIV during a time to where there was no slowing it down. It's second you get the HIV, you're dead. Yeah. Like there was no Magic Johnson during this time period. I'm getting it. Which kind of opened my eyes, because like I said, I was always a big Eazy hater, because I was a Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg supporter, like West Coast.
I mean,
Fuck
so like for me, this
movie
gave me a lot of things to think about. Like, yes, I loved that music. I didn't realize what really drove the lyrics to that music.
The whole fucking NWA series was very emotional. Like, just and the riot that they caused because they were saying fuck
The LA
police.
riots.
Mhm. Well, I mean, I don't think they caused the LA riots, but I mean,
Well, they
that
didn't
was
cause
a
it, but like
perfect.
the LA riots.
That was a perfect
but in the
opportunity
movie,
for
they were
them to
talking
make
about
music.
the what was that case that started the LA riots? Was it King?
Rodney.
Is
Rodney
that what it was?
King beatings. Yeah.
Yeah. Which I'm sorry. Yes, police brutality is a real thing, and it's stupid.
One cause of the LA riots is those cops that beat the fuck out of Rodney King should have got a way worse punishment than they did.
Agreed.
Yeah, like they should have fucking.
And one of the things that some like watching movies like this really open the eyes for. I'm gonna say sorry. I'm gonna say guys like us is like you don't realize what kind of profiling goes on.
And it's sad.
It is
The fucking profiling that goes on even to this day in 2025. The fucking profiling on any fuck group that you want to fuck come in.
Yep.
I figured by this time we'd be more open, but apparently we're not. Like it's just fucking bullshit.
Both.
But but yeah, they're definitely pioneers though. We didn't realize that there can be pioneers going for because like they were gang strapped. They're talking about fucking banging hoes and doing drugs.
Like when they were in
that.
Detroit and they were given the rundown by the cops, like you can't say this, you can't do this, you can't do this, and then they're like, you know what? They all look at each other like, fuck this. You know what?
I thought Jerry was kind of a
told
piece
us
of shit.
before the show.
I thought Jerry was kind of a piece of shit in this movie. I love Paul Giamatti.
I love the actor. I hope that the guy wasn't as bad as they made him out to be. But since Ice Cube and Dre produced
He was
it,
money hungry.
well, but Ice Cube and Dre produced it, and they had their view of what Jerry was. It might have been different from Eazy's and Jerry's perspective, but when you're the villain in their eyes, that ain't gonna change even to this day.
Right. Yeah, no, it gave me a different perspective on Eazy, and it was a very very well made movie. Like All Eyes on Me felt like a straight to TV movie to me. This one actually felt like the budget that it got and became I'm glad it got the success that it got because it deserved it. It was a very good fucking movie.
This was a very well put together movie.
Yeah, and it told the story well, and it didn't make you bored at all. I really enjoyed this movie, and
yeah, I don't think there was a single point in the movie where I was like, okay, move, let's get moving. Like
when it comes to NWA artists, it didn't change my idea on Ice Cube. I'm an Ice Cube guy, and it didn't change my perspective because Ice Cube is a good guy. He did what he had to do. And it changed my perspective on Eazy-E because I was just like, fuck you, Eazy-E. You're going against Dr. Dre. But then, yeah, and it's very true that Dr. Dre was there when Eazy-E was in his deathbed. Dr. Dre did show up. Like that's 110% true, from what I understand. I thought that was really cool, especially since the beef that they had.
All right.
And I'm glad this is one of those movies where I'm glad it went 2.5 hours long because it told a nice story with everything.
It told the good story in that 2.5 hours. Where All Eyes on Me at 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I feel like it left a lot out.
I know. Yeah, spending that much time on Tupac, we could have told a whole better story than what they fucking did. The filmmakers for Straight Outta Compton figured it out and told
they put the important
many years of stories and put it together and made it good.
Gave you the important parts and expanded where they needed to and cut out where they didn't.
And nobody was favorited, like everybody had their fair share and you understood every perspective from every person in the group. Whether you agree with them or not, it still told the story. So yeah. So I'll give my rating on that one. I give Straight Outta Compton. This is my first time watching. I give Straight Outta Compton an 8.
Okay. What you got, Farmer? I already
How do you
have
feel about Straight Outta Compton, Farmer?
Out of most of the hip hop movies, I think it was one of the better ones. Definitely had the budget behind it.
But it told a good story though. Like in 2.5 hours.
Well, I mean,
Like,
that's the thing. If you look at the run times of the other films, they're not 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours, you were able to flesh it out, but this one was done with like a little more care than the other ones were. The other ones just felt like rushed.
And I think that's because you had Ice Cube and Dr. Dre as the producers, not letting it get out of hand.
Correct. I think on the All Eyes on Me and shit, I think that was just more of like a cash grab. I think it was like, all right,
yeah, the Tupac movie
hot again. Let's fucking pump this movie out. Great, let's capitalize, get it out.
They're taking advantage of it and ended up being a shit fucking movie.
Taking advantage of it being what people want at the time.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Yeah. But this one was made with care, so yeah. So, but I mean, out of 10, because I know you're strictly you're a strickler on your out of 10 there, Farmer. What do you give Straight Outta Compton?
I give it a 6. It's pretty good. I give it a 6.
That's very high for you. That is very high for you. So I accept it. I accept it.
Well, fair enough.
What about you, Colonel? What do you give?
So for me, so I don't know if anybody. I mean, if you're still watching, you probably did notice that I did have a wardrobe change. I went from the Tupac shirt to the Ice Cube shirt while we're doing this, and
today was a good day.
In the theme of NWA, I went all black, changed the hat to the black hat and everything.
Okay.
This movie for me was. I loved it. I've only I feel like I could turn around and watch this any goddamn time.
How's that good for you?
This movie is a Ms. Davis.
No shit.
Yep.
Is it your first Miss Davis? No, wait, no.
It's not. But like,
no, it was the fucking animated movie that you gave.
Land Before Time, I gave it.
Yeah, Land Before.
But
so Land Before Time and Straight Outta Compton.
No, I gave it. I'll look at it here in a minute. But like,
but those are the most beautiful comparisons I can give on your Miss Davis.
But at the end of the day, though, like this movie, while I hate I'm a Chiefs fan, so I hate the Raiders, but I get that. Raiders are the big team in Compton, so like I understand why they're all wearing Raiders. Like that's their team.
Mm-hmm.
But this movie to me was amazing.
All right. Hell yeah, got another Miss Davis. I can't wait to find a dumpster fire that you give me someday. Someday you'll give me a dumpster fire, but
I'm gonna. I promise you. You gave me hundreds of beavers, so I'm gonna get you a dumpster fire someday.
Fair enough.
Problem with me giving you a dumpster fire is I don't want to watch it again.
Sacrifice you gotta make, baby. All right. Well, to conclude this, next week, since we're in prime October, I'm going.
We are in the spooky month.
Yep, I'm going strictly horror, and I'm going something that's along with like spooky season. So my theme with this is haunted attractions.
Haunted attractions, all right.
So I'm doing one of the 3 movies. I'm doing Funhouse Massacre.
Okay.
I'm doing Houses October Built. The movie, not the documentary, because there's a documentary called Houses October Built that the movie based it off of. So the movie Houses October Built. But then my 3rd movie is actually a documentary. It's Haunters, The Art of a Scare. So we're going to do our first documentary.
All right.
Which I'm curious to hear how you feel about McKinney Manor.
McKinney Manor, that sounds
San Diego.
About that.
Yeah, that fucking awful. Yeah, so we'll discuss that next week.
All right. I like it.
So yeah, we're doing those 3 movies. Have you seen any of those 3, Colonel?
I have not.
Okay, good.
Like,
Good.
Houses October Built, I think I've wanted to watch, but I have not seen yet. So I'm excited about that one.
It's a good one. Don't watch the sequel. Don't do what I did when I did the. Yeah, don't watch the sequel. It'll ruin it for you. But yeah. So there's next week's picks for good old spooky October. I've been Hey.
I've been the Colonel.
And I've been the fucking voice that gets you moist. Brian, the director.
All right. Well, Brian, the director, send us off the best way you can, sir.
Well, it's been a while. I might have lost my Midas touch here, but thanks for tuning in. Sunscreens, right? Yeah, there we go. Sunscreens. Bay, the Colonel, producer in the background. You've been great, but there's only one thing I got to say to you, and that's this. Come closer. Go fuck yourself.
There we go, baby.